Good day, sir. Good to meet you. Today I'm in your office.
Welcome to my
See that, sir?
I'm already sitting before sitting
Don't
down.
mind me. Good to see you. So how's work going today?
Well, as usual, it's Monday.
It's Monday, Abby. We don't say thank God it's Monday, Abby.
And we need to include that.
We need to include thank God it's Monday, Abby, because work is part of life.
Exactly.
Good to know that. We want to see, came to see you, came to, find out some things about your job, things about, your office. In fact, how do we say it? Your portfolio. I hope that's all right.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, so I have just a very few things I'd like to ask you now, and just give me permission to go ahead, sir.
Yeah, fine.
Okay, that's fine. So your job description, is it a quantity surveyor or a quality assurance? Which actually?
It's the quantity survey.
Quantity surveyor. Okay. So what's the difference between a quantity surveyor and a quality assurance?
Well, the quantity surveyor, as the name implies, deals mainly with the quantities, building quantities.
Okay.
Like we want to construct or we want to do projects.
Okay.
We will quantify it to tell you what amounts that the project is going to cost.
Oh, okay. So the cement, everything, sand, the roofing, everything.
We quantify it, even to the water.
To the water. Oh wow, that must be a lot.
It's a lot. That's why you have our head always.
Indeed, very hot. Indeed.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's what a quantity surveyor does. And the quality assurance.
Now, the quality assurance, on the other hand, is you're more like assuring the quality of the job you're doing. Like, for instance, we do building production here in Standard Properties Limited. Quality assurance there is the quality of the service that we're rendering to people.
Okay.
So within the built environment, we have people that does quality assurance, like the architects and civil engineers in some cases, whereby we take that if this is the concrete you're building or the blocks or whatever, to assure that the quality is the right one and to standard.
Oh, okay, that's great. So one of these people, there's this particular set of people that go to probably check land. I know they call them surveyors too.
Land surveyors.
Those are land surveyors. They are different from quantity surveyors. Okay. Now that's very great. We used to get them confused. We'll say the surveyor is a surveyor. We don't want to say it's quantity or
they do different.
or land surveyor. That's great. I know Standard Properties has so many projects that they are working on now. Can you tell us a bit about just one of the projects and how it's been so far?
Okay. Standard Properties, like has a lot of projects.
Yeah,
about 6 of them.
Simultaneously.
I'm working on everything. Yeah. The one that we have presently that we need to deliver, just like yesterday, is the Blue Heaven project.
The Blue Heaven.
Yes. That one has about 5 blocks, A, B, C, D, E. 2 are about 100% ready.
Okay.
The third one is about 80% ready. It's on the finishing stage.
Okay.
We have other 2 that is about 2 floors added. So they are the major ones that we need to deliver.
They are the major ones that needs to be delivered now. Okay, that's great. So as a quantity surveyor now, if I should ask you, what's the cost for this particular building? You'll be able to tell me.
Oh, why not? We'll be able to tell.
That's wonderful. Your brain must be very magnetic.
At least from there, we are able to tell how much you can produce the building.
Okay.
They also advise our marketers on how much they can sell it.
Oh, okay.
So we know if we are going to make money, return on our investment, and at least to be in the market, not to overprice and not to be below what the market standard is.
Oh, okay, that's great. So what happens in cases whereby we know there are cases whereby you have made your probably your bill, or how do people call it? What's it?
Bill of quantity.
Your bill of quantity. Thank you. you made your bill of quantity to say this is the amount it's going to cost to get this project from start to finish or from one point to another point. And then at the end of the day, maybe due to inflation, due to any reason at all, or economical or even change of laws, there is a slight change in it. How do you people fit that into it?
Now, well, standard properties on our policy is we don't go back to our clients to complain to them, because normally we do our buildings, we sell off plan.
Okay.
And majority of our projects we get finance from the clients that buy from us.
Oh, okay.
If we, in cases we have changes in prices like that,
Okay.
first of all, our bill of quantity has a little bit of space to accommodate.
Oh, to accommodate. Oh, okay.
But there was a very terrible change that happened around January, February this year. That's in fact nobody would have planned something like that, because prices went about 300%.
Yeah, I can testify to that.
So exactly. So that's while a lot of people abandon their projects, standard property still continue doing what we're doing. But what we did was just slow down a little bit, at least to make sure that the prices get back to normal. But as it is now, prices are a little bit normal, but it's still something within our covers that we're bearing. And that's one major thing that is slowing down the Bloom Heaven project. But it's not stopping us.
Oh, okay.
At least we made a little bit of adjustment. So those who have not purchased, we made a little bit of increase to balance up the
okay. So in other words, you are saying off-plan sales and even a quick entry or a fast entry into projects like this is welcome. And it is what people should take advantage.
Take advantage. And if you are keen, like people that bought 2 years ago, they are really enjoying it.
Oh wow.
Enjoying that sales package. Like some bought let's say 2-bedroom flat for 60 million then. Now it's around 80 to 90.
Oh wow.
By the time it gets finished, it gets up to
another price.
Exactly, another price.
That would be a premium sale.
A premium sale.
Okay, that's understandable. So people factor in a little bit changes in price that are going to take place by estimating. Oh, that's really a lot of work. Because how can I estimate that prices will go from 100 to 300 in the next 2 months or 3 months?
Nobody gets that.
That's a lot. That must have thrown so many people on board.
Truly,
that's a lot. Well, thank you for that, sir. Also, I want to ask you, your job is, you've said so many things about your role as a quantity surveyor, including explaining to me how you go about the budgets and all. So I want to ask, what is the most challenging thing about your job?
Well, the most challenging thing about the job is tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
which is future.
When you say tomorrow, what do you?
Tomorrow, that I mean is that you only know the price in the markets today.
Okay.
The kind of terrain that we live in, that's the kind of society we find ourselves, Nigeria in particular.
Yeah.
You don't know what the price is the next day.
Okay.
So that's one of the very big challenges to us. And while doing estimates, while thinking about the price that will change tomorrow, you still need to look at the market of today so that you don't throw yourself out of competition. Like if you're planning tomorrow now, like what happened to us between January, February this year, if you use that one to estimate for tomorrow, you cannot sell your product.
It will be overpriced.
It will be overpriced. Already you've knocked yourself out of the market. And our kind of market, we have a lot of unscrupulous contractors or developers that will tell you, okay, the building that actually supposed to be sold for 15 million, and you know within your mind that you're going to construct with 30, they'll put it in the market for 20. People will run into it and find out that by the time you buy into such projects, you'll still need like 50 million naira to put it back to shape. You understand what I'm trying to say? So with that and our kind of standard properties limited, we have professionals all around. The MD is a registered builder, I'm registered as a quantity surveyor, a builder, project manager, and every other person that you see within our environment are all professionals. So we will not give you a less value from what you are expecting.
Yes,
So that's why
challenge.
despite the challenge. That's why you see that all our buildings, once you pay, you just parking. You don't need to change anything.
There aren't things to change.
No, nothing to change.
Okay.
Unlike some other people that once you enter, you must change the door, change the windows, change the tiles, and every other thing. Because they won't build quality. We build quality in this way.
That's lovely. SPL the place.
Oh yes.
Okay. So so what's the most interesting thing? You've told us about the challenging thing. Now, what do you find most interesting when it comes to your job?
Well, what I found most interesting is at the end of the day, the clients are happy, subscribers are happy.
Okay.
That's the interesting part of it. That's okay. I make that, like when you look back to the project you do, you just smile and say, "Wow, I was a part of this." You're happy. With
Oh, okay. Seeing the project, seeing the project is something that's interesting and brings fulfillment to you in the job. Oh, that's wonderful. I mean, not so many people would be able to say, my job is interesting or I find. Some people say, oh, nothing, I just a job.
Manager.
I just a manager. That's the word. We have managers in Nigeria. Managers by default. That's interesting. Very interesting. So yeah, thank you for telling us all this. So if let's say perpetually you're given a chance to say, okay, a change of career. Now don't call your own, don't call the line you're into now because you're already in it and you might be looking at it that no, I'm too old for change of career. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
So let's just look at it now that if you were to have a change of career, which field would you have loved to venture into?
A field I would have loved to venture into, just like you said, I should not mention it again. I would have want to remain. But yeah, but if I'm going to change, I would want to do a job that I don't need to do any of this thinking. Just the money coming.
Any of the thinking. What kind of job does not require you to think?
Politician. If you're in politics, you don't need to think. The only thing you think about is how to remain there.
Please don't allow them hear this.
It's only if you don't tell them.
Disclaimer. I never asked him this question.
Yeah. They are the only people.
Oh, so politicians don't need to stress.
They don't need to think. Just fight to get there.
Just fight to get there.
Once you're there.
So you would love to be a politician.
And this I would love to be a politician.
No, as an alternate career.
Assumed.
Alternate career politician.
Assumed. When I don't need to do anything.
Well, probably that opportunity is going to come soon. I don't know. You can still be a professional in your field and be a politician.
Exactly.
Right? So that's it.
If I'm a politician in that regard, I'll make it.
You make a difference.
I won't just sit down and just
You're making a difference.
Any money I make, I just have to return to.
Making a difference in standouts, you're going to make a difference outside. I'm sure of that. You are quantity surveyor, so you should know quantify your time.
I'll make it more.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for this opportunity.
Yeah.
But before we wrap up on this, I have a brain teaser. So it's just a brain teaser. So
it's money in that shit.
No, there's no monetary value. There's a clapping value. I'll appreciate it with my hands, sir.
That will be.
Remember you said you like customer satisfaction. I think me as a customer now, as a client now, so you will
If I don't get the answer,
if they don't get the answer, I will still applaud you, don't worry, nevertheless. So, okay, the phrase is that now, here it goes. Which word, you can call any word at least, but which word do you think can be spelled from, if spelled from front to back, that is beginning to end, and then from end back to the beginning, is pronounced the same way?
The same way.
Yes.
Bob.
Bob is a good one.
Yeah.
B-O-B. Bob is a good one. That's great. Okay, so I'll give you another one as I have another brain teaser. So What has keys but can't open any door? And this is a popular one, but probably you've been quantifying too much not to buy. I'm sure you. Let's try. Let's see. Has keys but can't open any door.
Cannot open any door. On a serious matter. Check out.
You have 5 more seconds. What has keys?
Keys.
But can't open any door.
Turkey.
Talking of keys. Talking doesn't have the same. Okay. That was a wide guess. I couldn't tell you.
Turkey has key.
Turkey does the has key in the name, like Turkey. But this particular
You didn't tell me whether it is in the name or you only said what has key.
but can't open any door. Okay, I'll still upload you on the Thank you. But the correct answer is keyboard.
Keyboard.
Yes, keyboard.
Keyboard.
Keypad. But it has keys.
But key in keypad. Key in keyboard.
What do you call the things you press on your keyboard?
Keypad. Keyboard. Yes, it's key.
Keyboard.
No, it's buttons. Oh.
Buttons have keys also. Piano have keys also. So there's a lot, right?
And
yes, Turkey has keys. Let's go back to the
No, those are keypad has very much.
Thank you very much. It's been a wonderful time with you, sir. God bless you. Thank you very, very much, sir.
Thank you very much.
I look forward to having this kind of conversation with you again, sir.
No problem.
Thank you very, very much.